James Rich, he says, when providing content services for clients, whose name do you publish under? It depends, James. Do you ask your clients for their preference or decide for them? Well, no, I always ask the clients. I don't just decide stuff for clients usually. I mean, I do, but not when it's something public facing like publishing posts to their blog. Usually my curators end up they just use their own profile because you know, probably 90% of all the posts that we publish are curated posts, and so I just have curators doing that stuff, and they have their own profile, so they get an account added, or you know, I add them as a either an editor or sometimes an administrator or whatever, an admin to the actual site, publisher, whatever you call it. There's different options for user levels in WordPress. Typically, I just select it as editor for most of my curators, and I just create the account for them through the WordPress dashboard, and it just sends them, you know, the login details via email. But they have, like, for example, all my curators, I have them go set up their profile on Gravatar, which Gravatar integrates with WordPress, right? So as soon as I send them their login details using their email that's been registered through Gravatar with their profile photo, then once they get their login details for the WordPress site, then when they log in, their profile photo is already going to be attached, and then they can go to the users section and edit their profile to include their you know, bio and links to their social media properties and stuff like that. Or and in a lot of cases, we have like you know, author box plugins on the WordPress sites, because a lot of newer themes do have like the author credit stuff, but some of the older themes, which I still have a lot of sites in use that are on older themes that didn't have like nice author box settings native to the themes. So we would add like author box plugins, like Starbox is I think one of them that we use a lot. So in which case, like I said, they just go in and edit their profile data once they get access to the WordPress site to make sure that everything looks good. Now, I do have a couple clients, though, that prefer that it's their name listed as the author of the post, even though it's my curators producing the content, which is fine. If that's what they want, we do it that way. We just set up an account, a user account for the client, basically, as an author or an editor or whatever. And then we have the, you know, my VAs, my curators actually log in under their account, if that makes sense, and post that way, right? And also, I believe as an editor, they can log in even as their own, like as an admin, I know we can do this, right? We can go in and change the author like of a post or whatever, or when we go to create a post, we can select who we want the post to be placed under, or given you know, who we can choose who we want the author to be from all the available users on the WordPress site. As an admin, you can do that. I don't know about it. I think editors can do that too. But anyways, so again, it's just a matter of logging in, depending on what their privileges are as far as access privileges. They can either update that stuff on their own, or they just log in underneath the client's profile. Okay.